And happy Sunday evening, June 12th, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Sunday evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. We have a lot of news to get to this Sunday evening, so let's get started right now. First up, 5 arrested following Manchester shooting that injured pregnant woman. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
A new experience is coming to New Hampshire, filled with excitement, a new destination, a place to experience tradition, experience cutting-edge innovation, experience history, the new 6-Hour Experience Center.
Well, Grace, Mike, 5 people are in custody charged with resisting arrest following the incident. Manchester police say they barricaded themselves inside of an apartment shortly after that shot was fired. Now, police responded to the area of Bell and Hall Streets around 9 o'clock Friday night for a report of a pregnant woman who had sustained a gunshot wound. Police tell us the victim was injured when a stray bullet entered her home. Evidence shows that bullet came from the area of 292 Belmont Street. When officers attempted to speak with the residents of an apartment there, they refused and barricaded themselves inside. Eventually, the SWAT team got involved and arrested all 5 men who were inside. They've been identified as 27-year-old Joseph Ritchie, 27-year-old Corey Rakes, 23-year-old Matthew Iannotti, 28-year-old Cody Duarte, and 20-year-old Timothy Walsh, all of them from Manchester. All of them have been charged with resisting arrest. Neighbors tell us it was a startling incident, but they don't feel unsafe.
Earlier in the night, we saw a bunch of cops line up on the street when we were coming home, and we knew something was going on that was a little bit out of the ordinary.
They kept it pretty contained. You know, they had the road blocked off and everything, and we haven't seen anything that would cause concern. It seemed like a pretty isolated incident.
And the good news here, Manchester police tell us the woman who was hit and her baby are expected to be okay. We're live in Manchester tonight. Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Serious crash on Route 4 in Durham delays traffic for hours. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
My old roof was an asphalt roof. It was really starting to look ragged. It's an island house. I wanted it to blend in better.
Well, Grace, the scene is still pretty active here. I'm actually going to step out of the way so you can get a better look at what we're seeing here. Right now, crews are working on cleaning up the debris from this crash. We know there were 2 vehicles involved. You can see they're flipping over a vehicle right now. That vehicle was turned over on its side. There it goes. And there was another vehicle that was also involved that was split in half, but crews have already managed to move that one out of the way. And traffic has been diverted onto Dover Road for the past few hours, and the on-ramp to access 4 West is still currently closed, but I'm told that roads should be opening up within the next 30 minutes. And right now, it's unclear what the conditions of those drivers are and if there were any passengers, but we're working to get more information, and we are expected to get an update sometime soon. We're live in Dover. Hannah Cotter, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Six-year-old boy's body recovered days after he was swept into the Merrimack River in Massachusetts. Police confirm that the body of a 6-year-old boy has been recovered nearly 72 hours after he disappeared in the Merrimack River in Amesbury, Massachusetts. Amesbury police announced at 2 p.m. Sunday that the body had been found on the 3rd day of searching. According to authorities, a kayaker in the Piper's Quarry area of the Merrimack River located what is believed to be the boy's body. The body will be turned over to the Massachusetts Office of the Chief Medical Examiner for positive identification. It is with a great sadness, we must report the body of a young boy has been recovered. The family has been notified, and we pray this gives the family some closure, Amesbury police wrote on Facebook. Police said the search mission to find the boy's body resumed at 8 a.m. Sunday after crews searched throughout the day on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. The Massachusetts State Police Underwater Recovery Unit had 12 divers along with 4 boat operators from the department's Marine Unit searching the river to help from Boston Fire Department divers. Other agencies participating in the search included the Amesbury and Newbury Fire and Police Departments, the U.S. Coast Guard, and police officers and firefighters from surrounding communities. The boy's mother of Lowell said drowned after entering the swift current of the river Thursday night in an attempt to save her son and her 7-year-old daughter. We've seen several tragedies on the river, but not usually where a whole family is affected. It is a sad situation, and we had a lot of hope Thursday night. A lot of agencies, state agencies, and local agencies put a lot of effort trying to find the 6-year-old, said Newburyport Fire Chief. State police said her 31-year-old husband and their children were fishing and swimming on Deer Island, a recreational area accessible by the road that juts into the Merrimack River in Amesbury, near the Newburyport line. And if you want to read more about that article, we will share a link with you on the Riley King Network Facebook page. Man who drowned in Ringe Pond identified by authorities. New Hampshire State Police Marine Patrol said a man drowned Saturday in Ringe. Authorities on Sunday identified him as Benjamin, 38, of Warner. Police said a missing person was reported around 3 p.m. and thought to be at Pool Pond in Ringe. New Hampshire State Police Marine Patrol said they found the man about 300 feet from the shore. He was pronounced dead once crews recovered the body. Investigators said they learned the man's dog was found swimming alone in the water and brought ashore earlier in the day. A family member could not contact the victim, and some personal items were on a nearby beach. Police said they are investigating the incident and withholding the victim's name until family has been notified. Multiple agencies and departments assisted in the rescue, including New Hampshire Fish and Game, Ringe Police, Ringe Fire, Jaffrey Fire, and Winnacundon Dive Team, and the New Hampshire Water Rescue Task Force. Anyone with information can contact Marine Patrol Sergeant Seth at seth.p.alie@dus.newhampshire.gov or at 603-227-2117. Let's take a listen to this video.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive.
In Orange, a man is dead tonight after drowning while out for a swim in Pool Pond this afternoon. The victim's dog was seen swimming alone and brought to shore. When a family member couldn't reach the victim, rescue crews began searching for him. His body was found a couple hours later, 300 feet offshore.
Okay, and there you go on that video. Kensington native, one of 5 Marines killed in an osprey crash. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive.
5 United States Marines killed in a tragic accident Wednesday in California. New Hampshire native Captain Nicholas Lasapio and 4 other Marines were assigned to part of the 3rd Marine Aircraft Wing at Camp Pendleton in San Diego. The crew was participating in a routine training when their Osprey went down. The 4 other service members have been identified as Corporal Nathan Carlson, Corporal Seth Rasmussen, Lance Corporal Evan Strickland, and Captain John Sachs, son of former MLB All-Star Steve Sachs. The commanding officer of their squadron said in part, quote, "This is an extremely difficult time, and it's hard to express the impact that this loss has had on our squadron and its families. Our primary mission now is taking care of the family members of our fallen Marines, and we respectfully request privacy for their families as they navigate this difficult time." Captain Lasapio's family says Nick was happiest when flying and took extreme pride in his craft. He graduated from Exeter High School before attending Norwich University in Vermont. In a statement, his cousin and sister said in part, quote, "Nick was the sunshine in so many people's lives. He had an immediate impact on every person he came across. Nick had the most contagious laugh that would bring the entire room to tears. He is one of the most dedicated, loyal, hardworking human beings who truly and passionately cared about every person in his life. He is loved by everyone, and this loss is felt by all who knew him. He was taken from us because he was the best of us, and he will be forever missed."
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Dozens of people arrested near Pride event in Idaho. Let's take a listen to that video from ABC News.
What's Guy Fieri doing at the neighbor's house?
It's Slider Sunday! We got cheeseburger sliders on King's Hawaiian pretzel slider bun. Slider Sunday! Everything's better between King's Hawaiian bread, especially now with King's Hawaiian pretzel buns.
Developing overnight, dozens of people arrested near a Pride event in Idaho. Police saying they are all part of a white nationalist group and were armed with riot gear. ABC's Zachary Keish has more.
Overnight, police in Idaho arresting 31 members of the white supremacist group Patriot Front, accusing them of conspiracy to riot after authorities say they were packed into a U-Haul near a planned Pride event. The members allegedly wearing matching Patriot Front arm patches and logos and armed with riot gear.
There was at least one smoke grenade. There was multiple shields, shin guards, shields, things of that nature.
Authorities say they found documents showing the group was planning to riot around downtown Coeur d'Alene, as well as the park where the Pride event was being held.
It appeared to be very similar to an operations plan that a police or military group would put together for an event.
Police received a tip about, quote, a little army loading into the U-Haul in a hotel parking lot and pulled the vehicle over a short time later. All 31 members who came from Idaho and at least 10 other states were charged with misdemeanor conspiracy to riot.
Preventing a riot by arresting 31 people with a misdemeanor, I will gladly do that every day of the week.
The group will be arraigned on Monday. Now, the Patriot Front is described by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a white nationalist hate group that formed after the deadly Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville, Virginia back in 2017.
All right, Zachary, thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robert.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. That does it for this evening edition of the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great evening. Good night and goodbye.